Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace and high vibration, family. Welcome to another episode of High Zone. Today on the menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks they don't want you to see. Before we get started, if you're not tapped in with the family, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. And if you tapped in already, I definitely appreciate you, and I got mad love for you. With that being said, everybody else, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for every time I drop. We can rock out with each other. With that being said, family, let's jump into these bangers.
On today's episode of Random White Acts of Danger, we have climbing around a plane. Why? Strictly for vibes. Margin for error, guessed it. Yeah, death. But that was like, wait, oh, it's not strictly for vibes. This is Red Bull, so you already know. Trying to give this young special white breed indeed some wings. And it's just like, first things first, you guys set up a rock climbing wall on a plane. And then you're like, who is crazy enough but also can rock climb good enough that he will climb around the plane while moving, and then obviously before he got to be able to parachute and then land without dying?
It's not
Found something. The team meetings is what I want to know, because clearly 100 miles, move and groove, vibe and slide, it's cold as shit. You're not even bundled up, son. One, if I didn't die, but you know what? I don't even think this is possible. But it's like, hold on. You're on a plane. I know Tom Cruise is looking like, wait a second. I mean, I did something similar, but why did we never think rock climbing wall on a plane? Genius. Oh, Red Bull. I mean, you guys don't even talk about drinks in meetings. I know it. You guys are just like, you know what? We haven't had a death all year. We got to find one. These guys are getting great. Like, you had to fly 4 different times up, down, climb out the plane, then try to climb around the plane, and then you get flown off, they got parachute down, and then do it all over again. Oh, yeah. Red Bull, y'all have time and money. Let me hold $1. That being said, though, run the outro.
How we in that high zone? Don't text my phone unless you zone. Don't text my phone unless you zone. Zone up, baby, I'm locked in.
I am not doing that. That's a dub. That's a no-no. I will not be partaking in climbing no damn plane million miles away in the air. Ain't no way I'm doing that.
Y'all, that is not Kanye. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will die on this hill. I feel like Kanye West has a mental illness for sure, but I think that he be saying the things that they don't want him to say, so they label him crazy and keep him medicated. I don't know, that's just what I think. Y'all remember when he said, if I go missing and I come back, it's not me? And then he was like basically exposing the secret society and like saying how under God it's like a couple families that basically run everything, and then the Vatican, and then the politics, and then Hollywood and stuff. And he immediately got shut down for that. Y'all, when Kanye started talking too much, he disappeared and came back looking like a completely different person. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Ever since I watched the movie They Cloned Tyrone, I look at everything different now. I look at clones different. Like, I always thought, okay, clone was basically, you know, the person is gone and it's just one clone, right? That movie tripped me out so bad, because remember when they went behind, I think it was that chicken place, in that secret like laboratory area? I'm not sweaty, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got off work. But yeah, they went into that little area and it was so many cryogenically frozen bodies, and then each time the person would unalive, they would send out a new clone. And it's like these clones had their own consciousness, so they were confused. They all thought they were the real person. Remember how that one rapper was like, every time I see Kanye, he's a different Kanye, and like he seems like himself, but he doesn't seem like himself. Y'all, this stuff is trippy. And then I had seen this girl, she was making a video about how she feels like the cloning centers are actually underground, and that's a big reason why, you know, they're doing all these like underground city type stuff, especially since Kanye West started talking all this stuff. Like, he started opening his mouth and started proclaiming Jesus, did this whole gospel number. Now all of a sudden he's with that Bianca Censori girl and like saying all these foul nasty things on Twitter. It's almost like they're trying to get him to be discredited because they know that he has a voice and people listen to it. I don't know, y'all, it's a little trippy. And I hate talking about this stuff at night, especially when I'm walking by myself. It be making me a little paranoid. Be talking and looking over my shoulder like anyway, y'all, I don't know, am I crazy? Am I the only one that thinks this? But yeah, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. None of it's true, it's all satire. I don't know what I'm talking about. As always, y'all, make sure you like, follow, and comment down below what you think. Let's go.
Everybody's still talking about Kanye West. That should tell you something. And he definitely showed us something. As you can see what's going on in the world right now, today, Kanye was talking about this. Is he crazy or is he not? Comment down below.
What year it is, bro? What year it is, bro? Fuck what they talking about, bro. What year it is? Tell them what year it is. Man, you don't fuck man, he do know.
What years we living in?
What year it is? Tell him what year it is. My side you are, bro. 2021. Tell him what year it is, bro.
2021. We helping you out, bro. Bro, you don't know what fucking year we living in?
Bro, what year is it, bro? What years we living in?
What year we in, bro? What year this is, bro? We don't know. No, why you shut the
Bro got the new Jordans on and he don't know what year it is. That is crazy. How you got new Jordans on and you don't know what year it is? Comment down below.
Recording me and harassing me.
Look, he threw me down. He threw me down.
I did not
He
touch
threw
you.
me down. I'm on the ground. He threw me down. He pushed me.
Did you take your medication
He
today?
pushed me.
Did you take your
He
medication?
pushed me. He pushed me. He pushed
Zone family, why is she dressed like a YN? She literally dressed like a YN.
Why is the internet not working?
The same reason you're not working.
Did you turn off the internet?
Maybe.
Turn it back on now!
No.
Turn back on the freaking internet!
No.
Mom!
No.
You better turn back on that freaking internet right now!
Locking the door.
Open up!
No. No.
I was just about to start a new game! My friends are wondering where I went!
Oh, I'm sure.
You already embarrassed the crap out of me. Now you're gonna pull me away from Call of Duty. Open this damn door up.
Oh, you said a no word.
I'm an adult. I
Yeah.
can say what I want. Let me in this house. Let me in.
Oh my God. No.
Here's William.
What did you just do to my door? You're gonna fix that. William. William, stop it. William. Oh.
I told you to turn it back on.
Oh my gosh!
I told you so.
Oh my gosh! What are you doing?
Turn it back on right now.
Oh no, you're not! No, you're gonna clean this up and buy me a door, and I'm gonna add that to the rent. Oh my gosh! Hey! That's it.
This what happens when you don't discipline your kids. When you don't discipline your kids, they discipline you. She better put him out or he's gonna put her out.
You got change for 10? Yeah, I want to give you $5. You not budget.
I don't got it.
Damn, we gotta go to the tour then. I'm gonna give you $5. I toured that Puerto Rican up. Didn't you see him going back there?
Yeah.
I tore his ass up. I made that motherfucker give me $60 for a blowjob. Motherfucker, fuck you.
That's why you got that stuff on the big head.
Where? Something's on me?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, shit.
60. You should have charged that nigga 100.
Now, the hunter is fucking. Woo, shit.
100 is fucking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just met him down there. Oh, he was waiting on you.
Yeah, he waiting on me.
Well, shit, you up?
You up? Yeah, I'm up.
I mean, good day for you.
I'm about to go get high like a motherfucker. High, and I ain't giving nobody nothing.
As you should.
Nothing. Get away from me. Fucking crack fiends. They don't know how to smoke crack, right? They gonna go crazy talking about, yo, we gotta move here. Yo, you see them? They looking at us. Yo, you gotta watch the police. What the fuck?
Listen, Zone family, some people out here ain't got no care in the world. She's definitely one of them. Comment down below. I'm keeping it moving. What? She has to be possessed. Or an NPC. Where these people come from? Insane.
The elite's plan for world domination is starting now. This is real.
Be required to have a digital ID. What's that? It's an app with your personal information that's required if you want to still work in the UK.
You have to have it if you want to work.
Even your DNA. This is to prevent illegal immigrants from getting jobs in the UK. But people are worried about being tracked by the government. Largely against this.
Sounds like one big data breach waiting to happen.
Everybody's personal identifiable information will be in one app. If a hacker did get access, everybody would be compromised. But the UK Prime Minister says this is mandatory. And without it, you'll be a homeless bum who can't work in this
1984.
country.
Why can't they just use their
Real
driver's
life.
license or their national insurance number like they're already using?
The UK Prime Minister said it's too easy to steal that. With the digital ID, they know it's you. So illegal immigrants can't get access. And since everybody has a phone nowadays, it will be on their smartphone.
What about people that don't have smartphones?
They said they already have workarounds. People that don't even have phones, they'll have something for them too. Even if you don't have internet access, the government will still be able to find you.
Is this actually about immigration or is this about control? Because this sounds like a big privacy problem.
Yes, but how else will a job know they're not hiring an illegal immigrant?
There's already a solution for that!
Stay weird, y'all. The takeover's coming.
New world order is in motion. That's what it seems like to me, Zone family. It seems like they want to put this digital ID to track you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. I'm not for it. What about y'all? Comment down below.
And history repeats itself, y'all. What just took place in New York at Forest Hill Stadium has everybody talking. Lola Young, a British singer-songwriter, was in mid-performance when all of a sudden her energy was off. She looked sluggish. She turned around to her crew to mouth that she feels like she's fainting, and she does it again, right? And then she drops the mic and falls to the floor. Now, fainting is no joke. I myself have experienced this before. Your vision starts to tunnel, the lights are dimming within you. It's like your body is shutting down from the inside out and there's nothing that you can do about it. And you can clearly see in her face over here, she was starting to look a little sluggish. Now, here's the thing that has everybody buzzing. Lola Young had the same manager as Amy Winehouse, Nick Shymansky. Here's the latest picture of Amy Winehouse and Nick Shymansky. Now, what has everybody really talking is the fact that both Amy Winehouse and Lola Young are both British singer-songwriters from England. And then the fact of the matter is, they both have been to rehab under his management. Like this guy right here, Nick Shymansky, was the one who pushed them and got them to go to rehab. Now, the reason why I say it is, now he looks like a lovable guy, but you guys really know how Hollywood is with the drug scene. Almost every single celebrity has to face some type of drug issue. Why is that? And not only that, Amy Winehouse was part of the 27 Club, which is a list of celebrities, well-known celebrities who died at the age of 27. And if you guys watch my YouTube live, I broke down the number 27 and why there is a ritualistic death around the number 27. 2 plus 7 gives you 9. Now, Lola isn't 27 yet, as she's 24, but she's sure close enough to it. And if I were you guys, I would keep a close eye on her. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I look at these pictures, man, I don't even see a girl. Like, is this what they mean by gender fluid? I'm gonna come back and do a part 2 to this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's way more than meets the eye in this picture over here. I mean, look at that. There's way more than meets the eye in this picture. But let me know what you guys think about this.
These celebrities are drugged. These celebrities like Amy Winehouse, they was feeding her that stuff, man. Believe it or not. And when she passed away, they took those publishings too.
We are mentally enslaved. We enslaved to brands. We enslaved to like a Benz symbol. We enslaved to chains. A woman is enslaved to the concept of diamonds are a girl's best friend. Like girls in London don't even wear engagement ring. That's all been programmed into us. When we born artists. We born free, and then we held down by society's perception of us. We just don't want to be in.
I did a lot of thinking about Ye one time, and I truly think Ye's better than Tupac. He doesn't make thuggish music like Tupac, that's one. 2, he give us the sauce. Tupac did too, but Kanye gave us all the sauce with all the seasoning. That's why I think he's better than Pac. That's just my opinion. Comment down below.
Madagascar by Gen Z once again. They was like, oh no, We done with this. You cutting off our power, our water, and why? Sticking for vibes? You getting richer while we suffer. That comes to an end. And immediately, they hit the streets. 12 people have died so far, but change has happened. The president himself came out and said, okay, you know what? Fine. I hear you. This shit is dissolved. No worries. We gonna appoint new officials. Everything gonna be all right. Gen Z was, no. You not appointing anything. We gonna vote, or we gonna be moving, grooving, vibing, sliding, throwing shit over. You better stop playing with me. Starting capital cities and has expanded to the rest of the country. And no, this was not a peaceful transition. I hate when everybody gets in the comments, well, no, we shouldn't do this because, you know, that, no. This is what you have to do, because most of the time people in the government, they're not just gonna be like, all right, fine. We hear you. You wanna make change? Well, listen. That doesn't happen if you haven't noticed in the last like 30 fucking years. Instead, we have dickheads like this wasting our tax dollars. I want you to think, what was the crime? All he did was say, fuck Trump. And the entire squad of people tried to chase this man down, but obviously they too fat and unathletic to even get him. And obviously this dude with the cowboy hat, fucking loser. I voted for him. Like, this is what y'all want? Like, people just patrolling the cities in the middle of the day? Like, that looks like a communist country or a fascist country, if you ask me. And we're stopping crime. This is not where the crime is taking place in Chicago. You got to go to the hood, my brothers. Y'all look like y'all on a school fucking field trip. Because we all know how crazy crime in Chicago is during broad daylight in downtown. You know what I mean? This is definitely necessary, for sure. Moving on to what this is really about, because you know the blue and white tries to do whatever they can to suppress the news. Yeah, they're trying to say that she's linked to Hamas on the flotilla, that it's now a Hamas flotilla. It's not a selfie yacht anymore. No, this is Hamas funded. We're going to have to attack. You really want me to fucking believe that? You want the people of the world to believe this? Why are y'all insulting our fucking intelligence? You guys have them surveilled 24/7, but somehow you're just now finding out that Hamas was the one that funded this flotilla. The second trip, not the first trip. You ain't find out the first time. But this time, now you know. You guys are fucking losers and really, really, honestly, stupid. Like, I can't believe it's worked for y'all this long. But welcome to the internet and the next generation that has been on here since we was born. I mean, do you know how insane it is to hit ChatGPT up and be, hey, we need this more pro-Israel. It's just spewing out too many facts against us, and we don't like that. Yeah, Zionists control the media. It's crazy. And don't ever conflate Zionism with Judaism. Very separate things. You understand what I'm saying? This is the most egregious one of them all, though, because they just got into the red zone. So you guys are either going to kidnap them, or you're really actually going to follow through and destroy a boat of journalists, celebrities, and influencers. And I'm just saying, the rest of the world, their military, if you do some shit like that, they gonna be on the way. Just Israel will not be a thing.
I played that clip yesterday when the army was chasing the guy on the bike. I thought it was pretty funny, but they really are stationed downtown Chicago for what? They just look like they chilling. They not doing nothing there. I thought they were supposed to be going to the hood. Why the hell they downtown?
He's like, it will not. Jesus. Oh, that one was near and big.
That was getting trained.
That one was near and big. Are we in the way? No. Something come through here? Something come through. Something's gotta come through. That was here.
She thought she heard the trumpet sound, I bet. Yeah, get scared. Cause once that trumpet really go off, all of y'all gonna be scared, running underground. Can't wait.
Deodorant locked up. What are y'all doing to make this happen? And by the way, not only are they locked up, what is this? What the hell is that? This is so embarrassing, because look, now watch, hold on.
Customer service needed at deodorant. Customer service needed at deodorant.
Now everyone knows that I need deodorant. This is so embarrassing. Oh my God. Y'all, really? Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. I kind of said Dove. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh my God. God, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to deserve that? What do y'all be on for this to happen? Like, you see, now you're affecting my life. I just want to deodorant. What the fuck is that noise?
Sooner or later, they're gonna be locking your grapes, your apples, your turnips, your potatoes behind glass doors.
Now that it's actually surfacing around TikTok, I tell people this shit all the time. Nobody believe me. Now that it's actually surfacing around TikTok, I guess y'all will believe me now. I'm finna give y'all a story time on when I found out that Chicago actually got mermaids in it. Yes, nigga, mermaids. Come on. Hey, look, and please understand, if you not from Chicago, you probably won't understand. And this story probably gonna tweak you out a little bit. It's probably gonna tweak you out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but come on. Before we start this story time, if you don't believe me, search up mermaids in your TikTok search bar. And you're gonna see this one lady describing it exactly how I'm finna damn to describe it. In the same exact. So boom. It's like 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. It's me, one of my homies, and one of my other homies. We basically like down on a 3-man, cause I got a chick, he got a chick, and then my other homie got. So we cool and really on some teenage shit. I'm probably like 16, 17 at the time. We chilling at the lake. We at Navy Pier. Hoodied on and shit. It's a vibe. Nice, you know, wind blowing. If you've been to Chicago, then you know we got some of the nicest fucking wind ever. We chilling, we vibing, then boom, out of nowhere, I hear little voices. Now we've been smoking, keep in mind, we've been smoking, we've been drinking, we've been doing all type of shit we weren't supposed to be outside doing. So we thinking that we tweaking. Now I tell my homie know what I'm hearing. They laugh, and you know how that shit be. My folks ain't really, when you think about mermaids, you thinking about shit out of a cartoon or like a movie. So boom, I end up like, I bet I might be tweaking, I might be high, I might be drunk. It's 2 in the morning, I might be sleepy. I hear it again. I'm like, blood, I'm like, fool, be quiet. I'm like, you just gotta lower your voice, be quiet. It seems like every time we talk, they'll do it. They're like laugh. They making like these, it's hard to describe the laughs. It's kind of like a laugh, but it's kind of like a squeal, but it's so beautiful at the same time. The sound of it is just so beautiful. So I'm like, fool, be quiet. Like every time we talk, it do it. It's real kind of faint, but if you be quiet enough, you can hear it. It's almost like a melody, like a real beautiful, like the sound is so beautiful. You can't help but not to like want to listen to it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I was so in shock when I first heard it because it's so beautiful, but it's so fucking strange and scary at the same exact time. All right, so me and the chick that I was with, we ended up taking a stroll. We had Navy Pier at the time. If you ever been to Chicago, ain't been to Chicago, if you ever go check out Navy Pier. We walking along the rails and boom, I hear it again. So in the midst of us having a conversation, in the middle of the conversation, they kind of dead it out. So we weren't saying nothing and we hear it. She was like, damn, you really weren't lying. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna lie, I get scared as hell. But I'm in my mind, I'm thinking like, shit, I'm a man, so I can't really get scared in front of the chick. Like, it was really my first day meeting her type shit. Our first day like vibing, kicking it type shit. I'm like, fuck that, I'm scared as hell, but I ain't finna act like I'm scared as hell. I don't want her to see I'm scared. Keep in mind, we teenagers. So I'm trying to be cool in front of her, right? So she hit me with a boom. Let's walk over there closer to the rail, closer to the water. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm in the streets I'm thinking like a tough nigga, bro. You know, whole time I'm human. So I'm still scared, but I'm trying to show off to her like I'm tough type shit. So we walk over by the rail. We walk over by the rail and get close to the sound. It's weird because it's like the closer you get, the louder the sound get, but it's kind of like if you dropped your AirPod in the water. It's not working, but you still kind of hear that faint sound. It's like the closer you get to it, the louder the sound gets. So boom, we get close to the rail. Like I said, the sound get louder the closer you get. The further back you get, the smaller the sound is. It's weird as hell to explain. We get closer. Now I look over the rail, and out of nowhere, we see these four of these things like lighting up. It was kind of like 4 like UFOs in the water. So now we getting closer, right? We see the lights. We actually kind of seeing them, but we thinking we at Navy Pier. We thinking it's kind of like some shit they dropped in the water in case somebody like drowned or some shit. They'll know where to like find them or whatever. But that wasn't the case. I'm like, nah, this shit weird. Why is not in no other places in the water, right? It wasn't in no other place in the water, but right here, it was 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. And one thing I can say about mermaids is they don't look like Disney. They don't look like how you think they look. They don't look like, they not pretty. They don't have hoop earrings and shit in. They ugly. They look evil. And they got a lot of eyeballs. That shit like to call my homie them over there. I call my homie, come here, me and the chick. Now she's scared. I walked to the rail by myself. She didn't walk to the rail. I walked up to the rail by myself. I get to call my homie them over there. Come here, come on this side. Cause they was on the other end. I'm calling them, come over here real quick. Come over here. They get over there. So I say, all right, folks, look, guess what we finna do? We finna go back to the other side, and we basically gonna try to play a mind game on them. And because I wanted them to pop back out so everybody wouldn't think I'm fucking crazy about what I seen, because I know what I seen, you know. So as we walking back off to the other side to try to play this mind game with them, because I want to show my homie them that they ain't lying, you know, like this shit for real. As we walking, the singing got louder the further we got, and they was actually able to hear it this time, right? I'm like, all right, nigga, you still think I'm lying? After that, I ain't gonna lie, shit started getting crazy. But shit, if y'all want part 2, comment in the comments right now. Let me know y'all want part 2 to this shit. This shit get wicked. Like, if you from Chicago and you been a Navy pier, late nights, early, you know. Like, you.
Zone family, y'all know part 2 coming tomorrow. Right at ya. Comment down below. Tell me what y'all thought about the mermaid story down in Chicago. Chicago got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm here for it. We here for it, Zone family. Y'all know I'm gonna grab part 2.
I guess I was around 8 or 9. Like I said, we lived in the country, but it was down the gravel road about a mile. There was an old lady, her and her husband, and she had 2 kids, and they lived in a little house there adjoining to a barn where we kept the tractors. Anyway, my mom told me, she said, come walk down here to Miss Maddie Mae's house with me. That was the lady's name. In the summertime, we walked down there, but back in them days, let the grown folks talk. So when Mama went to the door and was talking to Miss Maddie Mae, I went across the road. Now, they had a little grudge ditch. They had a fence behind to keep the cows in the pasture. And they had, the trees, just overgrown, but there's a little ditch down there. And when I went down there, first thing I did when I looked up, I seen the most pretty color wings on these fairies. Now, I had never in my life seen a fairy, didn't know what it was. But it was one, and I know that she was a female. Well, she came down to where I was. Now, the one at the top, they was like, and I just had a feeling, you don't mess with them. And if it wasn't for that one that was down there talking to me, I would have been in big trouble. But there was something about the one, and I knew she was a female, and she was really small. She had these wings just like the rest of them, but the other one was flying above, right over the top of me. Now, the reason I tell this story, because I don't want it to die, my mom, my brother, we all had experiences at that same place. There's a lot of haunted places down there, a lot of mystical places. Some of the places, the old folks used to call impressions. That means like whatever the people that was living there, once they passed on, their impression is still there. That happened to me when I told y'all about I didn't eat greens. And now it was nothing around us. It was just cotton fields and bean fields. For miles. We this old shotgun house sitting in the middle of the cotton field in Mississippi. That's where we live. Well, when Mama would cook greens, I would go down in the back. We had a dirt road where the tractors would go down when they plow in the field. That's the road they would use. Had a few of them. But I remember going back there, and there was this old lady, white hair. She always had on a little apron. She had a small little picket fence. Wasn't a full picket fence, but just something to decorate the front of the house. And I used to always go there. It's like the old lady was expecting me. And she used to make me those little cakes. Now, this was just a plain cake that they cooked in the cast iron skillet. So the bottom of it would be kind of crunchy. And I would sit underneath the house because the house was built on those blocks out the ground. You could sit on the house out the shade, out the sun in the shade, and eat. Me and my sister and brother did all the time. But sometimes you have little crumbs dropped on the ground, and the chickens would come by and they would eat them up. Well, like I said, I don't want these things to die out. They mean something, and things that we've seen, things that we're not sure about, But I think the third generation is your last generation, your great grandfather's knowledge, passing it down. And I'm just going to share it. To some people, I don't think it's going to sound crazy. I think it's going to be something that you say, you know what, I'm going to look into that, Well, I love you. I know you've been around for a while, but love you.
I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. If duendes are real, fairies are real. If chupacabra are real, fairies are real. Just because fairies are not out in the wild, that don't mean nothing. And I have heard, they don't just let anybody see them.
Saan mo dong? Apit ako na maapsan. Tagadlaw. Linog.
Dumb boys was yelling on the roof. I don't blame them. 27 feet in the air and that thing is shaking and it's under construction, which means it's not fully structured to be steady. Bro, probably would have shit my pants up there. Excuse my French.
Y'all, what?
I'm happy nobody was running by or walking by. That's the beauty of this video. I'm so happy nobody got hurt. I could imagine, bro. I never been in an earthquake, don't want to be in an earthquake. I could imagine the fear that's going on in people's heads. Comment down below.
So the reason why you can't work a job anymore is not because you're lazy, not because you're demotivated. It's because you see through the perpetual tyranny that they're pushing on to the masses and you're waking up. Higher consciousness is what you're married to right now. So it's like the universe is telling you, wake up. The currency's collapsing, right? All this stuff is happening. We're going into a quantum financial system right now. And the universe is telling you, listen, wake up. Because you're not really supposed to be working a job. No one really is. I get it. If you're doing it at the very beginning, there's a reason. But if you are a chosen individual, which simply means that you're elevating in consciousness, you see through the system and you're done working for someone. It's dreading. And you're not really using your creativity. We're here to be creative and express ourselves through a channel.
If you gotta get up every day in the morning because you gotta feed your family, that's what you gotta do. But don't forget, don't lose sidetrack on building something for yourself and your family. We have seen many times in these reaction videos, these jobs will let you go without a heartbeat. You could have been there for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. They don't care.
Why did NBA YoungBoy get a pardon by Trump? The mayor of Kansas gives him an NBA YoungBoy day. He gotta be boule. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't even black. Bruh looked like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Look at YoungBoy. You don't want that shit. Look at all the lives and the people are affected with the music I done made. How many times he said this industry demonic? So why are they rewarding him? YoungBoy be seeing through this shit. Look at his face at all these situations. Does he look like he happy and living his life? He not even popping in and talking his shit. Bro really just on puppet mode. If anything, most enjoyment he probably get is seeing his fans at most. But at the same time, he see them and they be, YoungBoy, obsessed with him. And he probably be like, what the fuck? Like, imagine all these people just acting so stupid when they see you, bro. That shit'll make you like, it'll break the matrix for you. No cap. Every celebrity is tapped in and woke.
YoungBoy's a puppet, man. Everything they ask YoungBoy to do, he's gonna have to do it. They freed him from jail. So everything they want, YoungBoy has to do.
This man invented a glass that allows him to see other dimensions. This is it. That's the glass. That object in the sky wasn't there before. Watch when he moves it. This is some type of future alien technology. See, it's not there, and then when he moves the glass, it's there. Someone explain this. Stay weird.
That guy did not create that glass. In fact, you used to find that glass on eBay till they discovered it. There was another video with a guy using a glass. And once they figured people knew about that glass, you can't find it no more. In fact, they don't even produce it anymore. And if they do, it's for industrial use only.
This is from Columbus, Ohio, just the other day. Now, could it be a balloon? Maybe, except it's level. It's flying level. Wouldn't a balloon be going up or down? I think it would. Could it be a drone? Maybe, except it's too slow to be a drone, in my opinion. Now, that was weird, and it was filmed during the day. And more than a handful of people saw that thing. And from that version of the video, you can't really tell what it is. So you know what I did? I zoomed in on that thing, and I'm going to show you that now. Here it is closer up. Could it be a balloon? Could it be a drone? I'm telling you, I really don't think it's a balloon. Now, I don't know much about drones, so I guess it could be. But whatever it is, it's weird, baby cakes. It is weird. But now, I got a question for you. And that question is, what do you think of that thing? Flying over Columbus, Ohio, just the other day in the daytime. Let me know your opinion, Booshkies, in the comment section. Shabadoo.
That is not no balloon. It's too aligned. It is too aligned. A balloon does not move like that. If you believe that's a balloon, NPC vibes.
This thing is huge. It's a 27-kilometer underground ring located at a CERN facility near Geneva, Switzerland.
They built the largest machine in history to solve the mysteries of the universe. What they didn't count on was one of those mysteries talking back. At CERN, home of the Large Hadron Collider, scientists prepared for a groundbreaking particle collision.
In a linear accelerator, we accelerate the particles in a line rather than around a ring. And linear accelerators really help us to get the particles up to speed before we inject them into a ring.
But seconds before impact, their own creation, a hyper-intelligent AI, sent a single chilling message: stop. They ignored the warning. What happened in the moments that followed wasn't a discovery. It was a revelation. Something answered from the other side. This isn't the story you've been told. This is what they're desperately trying to hide from you. Prometheus's last stand. You see, deep beneath the serene Swiss countryside, stretching over 17 miles, lies the most complex machine ever built by human hands, the Large Hadron Collider. It's a modern-day cathedral of science, a place where geniuses from around the globe come together to chase the ghost of creation itself, the Big Bang. They accelerate tiny particles to 99.9% the speed of light and smash them together, creating fireworks of subatomic shrapnel. In that shrapnel, they hope to find the secrets of existence. But not all things are what they seem. To manage this cosmic demolition derby, CERN developed Prometheus, an artificial intelligence beyond comprehension. Its job was simple: run trillions of simulations, predict outcomes, and ensure that in their quest for knowledge, they didn't accidentally poke a hole in reality. For years, Prometheus was a silent guardian. That is, until the day it spoke up. The experiment was set to be a milestone. Scientists had detected two particle signatures they'd never seen before. The plan was to collide them, a microscopic handshake that could unlock new physics. Many people are crazy about the idea of discovering new particles, but this was different. As the final checks were underway, Prometheus did something it was never programmed to do. It sent a message. Not a data anomaly report, not a system error, but a single chilling phrase displayed in stark red letters on every monitor in the control room. Collision probability results in a 99.9% chance of a reality state violation. Do not proceed. The thing nobody tells you is that reality state violation isn't a term in any physics textbook. It was a phrase Prometheus had coined itself. To put it mildly, the control room went silent. The senior scientists dismissed it. A glitch, they called it. A ghost in the machine. An AI, no matter how advanced, couldn't possibly understand the nuances of theoretical physics, right? What many overlooked is that Prometheus wasn't just crunching numbers, it was learning. It had analyzed every experiment ever conducted, every paper ever written, and it had seen a pattern. A danger that the human eye, blinded by ambition, had missed. The AI had calculated that this specific collision wouldn't create a new particle, but would instead pry open a door that was meant to stay shut. It was a digital Cassandra, screaming a warning that its own creators refused to hear. They saw a Nobel Prize within their grasp and weren't about to let a string of code stand in their way. They overrode the warning. The countdown resumed. 10, 9, 8. With each number, they moved closer to a moment that would irrevocably alter our understanding of the universe. The weight of that decision hung heavy in the air. Prometheus, its warning ignored, fell silent. The beams were aligned, the magnets hummed with immense power, and the fate of reality, as they knew it, was sealed. They were about to learn that some warnings should be heeded. What they found in the silence was worse than any glitch. When the universe went mute, 3, 2, 1... collision. In the heart of the LHC, two infinitesimally small points of matter met in a flash of pure energy, hotter than the center of the sun. The room erupted in cheers. Data began pouring in, a tidal wave of information for the scientists to sift through for months, even years. But then the celebration stopped. On the main screen, a number appeared that made no sense. 27 microseconds. For that brief, terrifying sliver of time, every single one of the millions of advanced detectors inside the 17-mile ring had gone completely, utterly silent. Nothing. No energy readings, no particle tracks, no radiation. It was as if, for a fraction of a second, the collision had simply vanished. You see, in the world of particle physics, there is no such thing as silence. Even in the vacuum of space, there's cosmic background radiation, the faint echo of the Big Bang. The LHC is designed to be one of the most sensitive listening devices on the planet. For it to record absolute nothingness, especially at the epicenter of such a violent event, was impossible. It defied the known laws of physics. The mainstream explanation floated was a massive simultaneous power surge that overloaded the sensors. But the thing is, all diagnostics showed the system running perfectly. The power grid was stable.
Chat, when this thing malfunction, they're going to have more problems they can handle, okay? I don't know if y'all seen the episode of Flash. When that thing blew up, everybody around that area had superpowers. If y'all ain't see it, go watch it. The Flash TV show.
Yo, check this out, y'all. Brand new natural spring forming here. This is super dope, y'all. I've never seen nothing like this ever. Check this out. Water just pumping it straight out the ground, y'all. That is crazy.
That was beautiful, okay? And to think about it, they say we running out of water. These people are goddamn liars. Liars, liars, liars. And another lie they said, the core of the earth is nothing but lava. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. So why all this water coming from under the ground?
You really have this infectious ass fucking energy. Cause someone can be in their deepest stage of depression, and it's like you flip a switch and somehow depression never existed in their mind now. Somehow they're not thinking these negative thoughts because you embody what it means to be a high vibrational being. So when people get around you, you speak to their subconscious mind and rewire how they think as a whole. See, people don't understand. You had to find your light within the darkness, and that's why you know that shit so well. So you help people navigate out of the darkness and act as a beacon of light to show them how to move and maneuver and rediscover who they are energetically. Your soul speaks to people on a subconscious level because they can feel the amounts of energy that you placed into your soul to activate your light to get the fuck out that dark hole and help yourself. And the Most High understands you're qualified, and this is why you're thrown into these dark spaces, because you know exactly what the fuck it takes to help people get into their own energies and out of depression.
A chosen one job is not easy. He's helping himself, and he's helping the world. That's what a chosen one is about. It's not about you. It's about the world.
Think about that. I think Generation X came before us and Generation Z came after us. So why did they skip the letter Y? And I think it's because they knew. They knew we would be the ones to ask why. Why are we here? Why are we paying bills to live on a planet that was essentially free? Why were these systems created to keep us sick, stressed, and enslaved? We are Generation Y. And the name was never an accident, family. It was prophecy. That's why they target us. That's why they remake all of our childhood shows and revamp all of our cartoons. It isn't because they wanted to share them with our children. It's because they needed us distracted. Too busy reliving nostalgia to stop and ask the questions they fear the most. Why is this medication side effect worse than the disease? Nausea? Vomiting? Hearing voices? Suicidal thoughts? But don't worry. If you survive that pill, they'll sell you another one to cover the damage. Why are we worshiping the death of an individual? Why would the creator of all require blood sacrifice just to love me? Why would divine love taste like wine and crackers, and we symbolize it to be blood and flesh? See, when I ask why we do that, it isn't salvation, it's cannibalism. And who eats people? Why is our spirit under attack? Why do they lie so much? Why is truth always the enemy in a world built on deception? We are the generation to ask why. To ask who. To ask what. To ask where. And we are not afraid of the answers. We are not afraid of the elites. We are not afraid of this third dimensional construct because we remember. We are divine light, directly from source, protected, guided, untouchable. So don't be mad at me when I ask why. Don't call me crazy when I demand truth. I was sent here with a mission. It's written in my genetic code to question the system and to speak out loud the questions you only whisper in silence. I am Generation Y, and we are here to expose what they never wanted us to see. Peace.
Remember this. If nobody told you this, remember I told you. Your voice holds command.
Paddington was not feeling friendly today. Look at this bear pop out of nowhere. Whew, goodness. Imagine if that door was not unlocked. This looked like a human in a bear costume the way that it's moving. And there he goes skipping and jollying like if he wasn't trying to annihilate this person. I don't know, man. I'm having mixed feelings about bears in the wild. It's like some of them are cool, but most of them are not. I could understand if they have their family with them, the little cubs walking around and they feel threatened. But for you to sneak attack, hop out the grass like Michael Myers just because you was bored that day? I don't even know if that was the dude's car. But the door was open. When I say close call, the car door got slammed on the bear's hand. That's why he pushed back. If not, it was hasta la vista. See you later, GG's. Nice little Lunchable before dinner. And of course this had to go down in Russia. Y'all different out there, making them pets and then wrestling them. Raising them as little kids so they could be your sparring opponents when they grow up. That's why when it comes to the UFC, nobody is beating the wrestlers that be sparring and practicing with these bears. But for Yogi to act this way to a random civilian in broad daylight, this is unacceptable. Look at the other civilian peeling off. He's like, sorry, I can't help you. I'll let you handle that. I apologize. I'm out of here. Left the other civilian to be turned into chicken nuggets.
If bro didn't move as fast as he did, he would have been a picnic basket. Hey, boo-boo, where them picnic baskets? Yeah, he definitely would have been a picnic basket. Boy would have been cooked. GG's. Yeah, comment down below.
Athletes, your elites, your Hollywood actors, your rappers, your musicians, your singers, your presidents, all of them worship ball. You have football, baseball, basketball. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because I'm putting some shit down right now. Do you not see what's going on? The world is a stage. And all of them worship ball. Satan, Lucifer, 33. They all worship Satan. You think that means I love you? Do it right in front of our faces and y'all don't even see it. Y'all need to wake up and see what's going on. The world is a stage. And the world is not run by girls like Beyonce says. The world is run by Baal, the devil, Lucifer. It's a big club and you're not in it. They all worship Satan.
He definitely had a good point with the ball. He definitely had a good point. We all know the celebrities is doing it. The actors are doing it. The governments are doing it. They just doing it to us. Yo, at this point, if you still following these celebrities, you running after them, you're a cook.
Separated. You can't find no friends, nobody to hang out with, nobody to chill with, nobody to do nothing with, nobody to date. In this world, other than me and the other people on the other side of these screens and the people you scroll past, ain't nobody out there in the world I'm walking past that are like, I'm not seeing no one else that is as wake as me. Maybe one. They did a hell of a good job keeping us all separated. And they're still doing a good job. And I'm like, how long is this going to take before we have, like, you know, the new world's being made and created and stuff. But, like, How long until there's people walking around that are just like, yo, we're just like awake individuals. We know we go to the same spots. Like, I don't know, people go to the bar and drink and play pool. Like, where do we go? What do we do? Like, do we go to Barnes and Nobles, hang out in like the self-help spiritual development section or something? Like, I don't know, organic sections in the grocery stores or like the gyms, but we don't want to be around them people. Where are we at? What are we doing? Are we hiding in our houses behind the screens, just like waiting for us all? There's no one else to like. There ain't no one to hang out with, no one to talk to, nothing to do. It's like unless you got a kid, like that's your friend or a pet or a couple people that hit you up on TikTok. But dogs and cats are kind of the way to go. And then it's just like they're just selfish. They just want fucking to be pet or they just want to be fed. Like they ain't giving you nothing. They ain't doing nothing for you. You gotta take them for a walk. You gotta clean up their
Zone family, how many of you guys feel just like him? There's times I feel just like that. The chosen ones are far apart from each other, and it's hard to find somebody that's like-minded like you. Comment down below.
All right, y'all, so it's time, right? It's time for the people that been feeling like something is coming and something is big is about to happen in this world. It's time for our assignment, y'all. It's time. A lot of people been feeling this lately, y'all. A lot of people. Energy changing, frequency is rising, bro. Heavy. And it's rising fast. The veil is cracking, you feel me? And this right here is the sign that your intuition is screaming at you, feel me? A lot of people been feeling like they don't fit in nowhere. Not even with their family. That right there just simply means that the old you is gone. It died. And it's because you one of the chosen ones. And the chosen people got a huge assignment coming. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when this chaos that's about to hit come, we here to lead and awaken. Awaken the people that's still asleep. Because there's gonna be some people that still sleep. Everybody not gonna wake up. But just because you chosen don't mean you're gonna get the job done. So this a warning. If you're not aligned and supposed to lead like you supposed to, you're gonna lead a lot of people to suffer. So what I'm basically saying is, you won't just lose yourself, the people around you is also gonna fall. All because you wasn't ready. So y'all, get ready now. Align with your spirit.
Telling y'all, I've been feeling it. And I also been telling y'all, vibrate high, protect your energy. And I truly mean it. Because your loved ones around you, you might be the one to save them.
Is it just me, or have people been acting very strange recently? Like, I can't really describe it at all, but people have been just acting very bizarre recently. Like, you go out in public, people don't really even acknowledge you, and they just act really strange. And like, people that do know you per se even act weird anymore. It feels like you're the only real one, and you're surrounded by a bunch of, fake people for the most part, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels like I'm going through the motions. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but anymore, it just feels as if everyone has been acting strange, acting different, acting more mean than usual. I know I can't be the only one that has noticed this. Has anyone else noticed this?
I'm sure many of you feel the same way. This is what you call growing. When you on your positive journey, the negative get left behind. Repeat that in your head and make it make sense.
You want to know why parties ain't fun no more? Why going out to the club and why all of that ain't fun no more? The real reason is because the people that are high vibrational, some call them chosen ones, or they carry 144,000, the 144K frequency with them. These high energy people are now woke. They are awakened. They've had their awakening, so they no longer want to go out to the parties or gatherings, or they rather use their energy for other things like healing, stuff like that. So these parties ain't the same without us. They ain't got the same energy no more. Not without us there. People don't even want to dance no more because we ain't there going in using all of our God-given energy to party. and to have a good time. Because, boy, we used to turn up. Tell me I'm lying. We used to turn up. But we don't do that no more. And that's why partying and going outside ain't the same like it used to be.
Party over, bar closed. Where we going for breakfast? Those days are over, man. And guess what? Be honest with you, I don't miss them. I do not miss those days. I'm here in the present, in the now.
The field today hums like a steady drum after a long chorus. Yesterday, September 29th, carried sustained surges, thickened bands in the green and yellow from 1 to 12 hertz, holding most of the day. Not needlepoint spikes, not whiteouts, but a wall of resonance pressing down like a storm front that doesn't pass quickly. Now, on September 30th, the charts show recovery. The Tomsk display softens into blue and green, with the Earth's baseline around 7.8 hertz steady, and the 15 hertz harmonic still present like an echo. The amplitude holds around 8.3, modest, but alive. The frequencies rest near baseline, unmoved by claims of 70 hertz leaps. The geophone reads tremors, not upheaval. What does this mean in the body? When the field roars, our systems tend toward beta, alert, restless, wired. When the field steadies, as it does now, the door opens into theta and delta, the waves of intuition and restoration. The nervous system can unclench. The mind can loosen its grip. It is like the Earth's own heartbeat, reminding ours to slow. Yesterday was the cathedral bell held until your bones rattled. Today is the after ring, quieter, but still present, still shaping the air. The resonance we walk in is the medium our thoughts swim through. Some days it shatters, some days it soothes. Today it soothes. Guidance is simple. Let yourself lean into the hum. Step outside. Feel your feet on the ground. Drink water. Let breath fall into cadence. Do not chase the drama of spikes. Instead, meet the steadiness.
Bro, why the fuck the side of my face look like that, bro? I ain't never noticed this shit till now, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, why my face look like this, bro? Like, I'm really getting mad. I don't look like that. Why do this like y'all see me? So if I'm out in public and I walk past a nigga, this is how I look.
This is how I look. Let's keep it moving.
Is that guy like trapped in there? What are you doing?
I'm from Italy. Go make some courses.
Yeah.
And they're trying to trap me.
They're trying to trap you?
Yeah, made Corinne. I'm arriving. It's Corinne.
Get out of the parking lot. Yeah. Who's Corinne? That was literally Toucan. What is going on? I don't know what's going on here. How'd you get Toucan's number?
I'm part of this.
You're part of it?
No, I was, but now I'm not more because my card expired.
Lord.
Expired February 20th.
So what does that card mean?
It's the introduction membership. Can we go a little far from here? Because,
yeah, hold on.
I don't feel that safe.
Bro better run. He better run fast away from those people. Why do they be locking people in, bro? These people got the most creepiest vibe ever.
To be honest with you, we have been conditioned and trained and programmed to be ignorant of a lot of things pertaining to our bodies. They throw it in our faces all the time. We're water beings, or stay hydrated, drink water. They tell you all these tips and stuff like that, but it's all programming. Oftentimes you find that everybody's dehydrated, you know. I actually said it, guys, yes. Every single person you see is dehydrated. And it's a frightening sight when you really dive into it, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So follow me as I show you guys some things you need to know about your body to deliver us from a lot of ignorance. Thank you for watching. Okay, guys, so let me take you on a journey real quick. Now, let's know who we are, right? This is going to be insightful into the source of a lot of diseases. blank space. Let's put somebody here for us real quick. This can be the eyes. Hello. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. That's good. That can be the head or whatnot. But that's not the focus. We're not really focusing on how this person looks. We're focusing on the inside. So let's take this down right here. This could be the stomach. Now this connects to the small intestines. And the small intestines is just wrapping up so beautifully, so divine. The small intestines is just wrapping up so divine. Wow. You see, the small intestines is very divine when you look at it. It's very long, but it's able to oil itself in such a way it takes up little space. So your body's very intelligent for it to do something so ingenious. So basically, the small intestines is oiling up, and then it now connects to the large intestines. Okay? A little bigger, right here, right? And then this is the appendix. And this is leading, I guess, out of here. This is where your anus are out. Now, guys, let me just make it look a little better for you guys. Like better. Here, let me give you some hair. Oh, he really likes the hair. There you go, I'll give you some ears too. And I'll give you a beard. I know you like that. Alright, cool, a healthy dude, right? Now, guys, let's look at our bodies. Our bodies is a great water system. We got veins, organs, our brain, our spinal cord. Everything is powered by water. Fluids are using other fluids to transport other fluids. Everything is powered by fluids. Guys, what is the source of all the water in our bodies? Let's look at it, guys. This is the source of all the water in your body. Now, I want to bring awareness to some ignorance that has to be purified. A lot of people have the bizarre belief that blood is created in the bones. And actually, the bones serve as a reserve. The bones encase fluids that your body draws upon as a reserve. And we're going to dive into that later on in this video. But basically, blood is basically created through this technology we see here. Guys, I got a lot of messages from people suffering from arthritis. I got a lot of people talking about messages about how they're weak, how they're basically suffering. Guys, blood is created through this technology, and I had a video about this. Your intestines, basically your immune system dictates what dimension, what consciousness you anchor yourself in. So, basically, this is where disease starts. Our body is primarily water-based, and through the unnatural practice of eating food. You see, eating food can be seen as a natural activity, but at its current age and time, when you look at humanity, when you look at people in public, food is no longer a natural thing. It's unnatural because of what it does to the body. Food, point blank, dehydrates the body, and it basically robs the body of this innate ability to produce.
Yeah, we supposed to be drinking hydrogen water, but we drinking water. There are so many different information out there on what we should be doing. Why we can't just get the truth? Like really, like till Yahuwah come back, we won't know nothing. We won't know the truth. All we doing is going down these rabbit holes. And that's all we can do as people. Can you blame us? But anyway, family, I appreciate every last one of you who made it to the end of the video. You are truly goated, definitely goated. Hey, if you're not subscribed yet, before you leave, hit that subscribe button and also that like button to boost up our algorithm. For everybody else, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for every time I drop. We could be rocking out with each other. And I also have memberships available for you guys who want to join the family and tap in with the family. I definitely appreciate everybody, especially my subscribers, especially people that's a part of the family. We growing, and I'm loving how we growing because we sharing information in the comments. Some stuff I don't know about, you guys put me on, and I'm truly, truly humble about it and blessed to have you guys. Spread love, vibrate high, and love thy neighbor. I love y'all, and I'm out of here.